Hello everyone, how are you today? It is a beautiful sunny Saturday, kind of lunchtime now, because Esther took a while to go down for her nap today, which is so frustrating because I know how tired she is. It's hard as a mum because you know what's best for them, and it's hilarious now being a mum myself and looking back at like times when my mum's been like, don't do this or you should do that or whatever. Not that she would always let us kind of learn on our own, and still does. However, you know, when your parents trying to like advise you of what might make sense to do and what might be a good time to kind of rest or skip that event or stay home that night or whatever, and then now having my own child to think, listen babe, you need to go to sleep, otherwise you're going to be so tired and not know what to do. So it's crazy now being in that position and trying to explain to a toddler, please go to sleep because then we can have a lovely afternoon together, versus you not napping and then you will crash at about 3 p.m. and have a tantrum and use up so much energy. Your heart rate will be all over the gaff, all of that stuff. Obviously, she understands a lot now and her speech is developing so quickly. I'm so proud of her, but she definitely doesn't understand if I say, listen, if you go to sleep, then you will have a better afternoon nap. Trust me. Anyway, I'm not really sure why I've picked up the camera right now. Normally I start filming on Mondays, but I'm on my own now. And I just thought, no time like the present. And I've just been playing with all the settings on my camera actually, because my previous video, I'm just not happy with the way that it looks. I really put so much effort for myself, not for YouTube, into making such a beautiful environment for just to wake up in, live in, appreciate, and all of the tones throughout my house really kind of collide together really beautifully. I'm going on such a tangent already, aren't I? But anyway, that's just something about me that's never going to change. But yeah, but the setting that I've had my camera on, which has just been very, very neutral, kind of bog standard, it's not been capturing what I've been wanting to capture, and it's not been kind of blending the tones together the way they actually are in real life. It's kind of been making them a bit dark. And actually, even like my hair in the last video, I was like, I look orange. No judgment for orange or ginger hair. One of my best friends has ginger hair, but I'm just saying, like, it's not transferring onto film, the real life basically. So anyway, I've had a play with the camera and I'm really hoping that this works better. Not only that, I've invested in a little like microphone buffer that goes on the top of the camera because the sound just was really buffered in the last video as well. So every week I learn more, and if you are a returning subscriber, I just want to say thank you so much for your support. Honestly, it means so much more to me than you could ever realise. And if you are new here, please do subscribe. I'm having such fun with this and there is so much to come. We're going to be renovating a cottage in the Cotswolds, our first home that we actually own. It's quite diddy and we need to make space and we need to be creative with the space that we do have in order to kind of fit in 2 dogs and a toddler and all that comes with that. What else have we got coming up? Christmas, obviously, I've started decorating, and it's so funny. I started decorating and then I thought, wait a second, I'm causing myself more to pack in a few weeks' time. So unfortunately, I've started taking down a few bits because I just need to fill boxes and I need to be prepared. I like to move house in the sense that I don't want to have a final week where I'm like, right, let's pack right now. Let's not sleep throughout this whole week. Let's just pack, stress. I like to come to the point where I'm like, right, it's our final week. I've packed. Enjoy your final week here, you know? So I'm really trying to be prepared in that sense. And yeah, so there's so much exciting things coming up. We're also going to the slopes for Christmas, and I've never vlogged a holiday before, so I'm super excited about that. And actually, that's one of the things that threw me off in summer, is when I was having difficulties with my camera and uploading, and I had a bit of it's classic FM, and I had a bit of a break from YouTube accidentally. Part of the reason for that as well is because we went to Portugal a couple of times and I just didn't want to film in front of people. I got such fear, so I need to get over that because I love it. and I love the story making of it, and I love editing and all of it. If you love it too, please do like and subscribe, because it would mean the world to me. It will be chef's kiss on this beautiful life. So today, what should we do? We could go to Daylesford. Daylesford is actually only 10 minutes away, which is a gift in itself. We could go to Daylesford, but it's a Saturday, and Saturday and Sunday at Daylesford is not an enjoyable experience because there are loads and loads of visitors, which is lovely, obviously for the environment, for local businesses, and obviously for Daylesford itself. However, for a local, it's really difficult because you can't kind of navigate your way through the crowds, whereas everybody else is kind of browsing like this, which is lovely because there's so much to look at. So maybe we could go to Daylesford though, because regardless, I love the hot chocolate. I also love the smoothies from the spa at the back, and we love a wander, and Etta knows it so well. She just, you know, bashes around the place, loves it, and all the staff are so lovely and they recognise her now, which is cute. We could also go to Soho Farmhouse, maybe, and I could film a little bit of that because it's just so toddler friendly there. I absolutely love it. Or we could go to Burford Garden Centre and have a look at the Christmassy bits, but once again that will be touristy because it is a Saturday. So let me have a think and come back to you. I'd ask for your opinion, but by the time this goes live, I'll already have signed, sealed and delivered the day. So anyway, I'm going to go make hot chocolate and make my mind up whilst Etta is having a lovely nap. Thank goodness, finally. My beautiful, beautiful spaniels. I am so lucky to have you both. I was thinking before, I was like, imagine a house without a dog. And I know obviously a lot of allergies or fear might come into that. But for me personally, these dogs are literally my flesh and blood. I adore you both so much. So beautiful. They are the Grand Prix. The Grand Prix of dogs. Kiki, you've got your paw on my phone and a TV remote. Currently making a delicious casserole for tonight. We're having friends over just for dinner, and actually I've invited them to sleep over. A beautiful, beautiful casserole, stew, don't know what you want to call it. I don't actually know the difference, but that is coming along lovely. We love a slow cooker moment. I thought I would just show you something I found on Amazon, which I think is absolutely brilliant. It is these kind of shelf, what are they called? Shelf brackets, that's what it's called. And they are so old-fashioned. This apparently is what used to be used for sewing machines back in the day. My mum was telling me that her nana had one, and she remembers these from being on the sewing machine. So I've got 2 of those times 5 for the shelves that I got the other day. Oh, did I take you there with me? I might not have taken you there. I might have taken TikTok instead. Don't be jealous. I'm cheating on you with TikTok. No, I'm joking. I went back to Berger's Reclamation and I got 4 shelves. They're actually old scaffolding planks, and I just thought I'd repurpose them and upcycle them as shelves for the new house. Just thought this was great. The shelves were £10 each, and when I say shelves, once again, they are scaffolding planks, but I've painted them in drop cloth to match the kitchen, and then these are obviously going to go on as well. So all in all, the shelves probably cost me £17, and honestly, the quotes I was having for shelves is just redonkulous. I'm just loving, I'm having such a thrill and a high from every single dollar I save for this house renovation. It is just way more fun. Etta is now waking up, so I'm going to go and get her up, and we can get out the house, we can go to the shops, we can have a little wander and have a gorgeous day together. Does that sound good? I love you, babe, and if it's quite alright, I need you, babe. We love... Exactly, we love eggs. Good girlie. Bunny hop. Bunny hop, my love. Oh, my baby girl. What's wrong? Why have you got tears, my love? Nothing's happened to cry about. Yeah? Do this one-handed. Yeah, you've just washed your hands as well, haven't you? Hands. Right, this is hot, so don't you touch the pan. But I know that you're wanting to be hugged, which is absolutely fine. Hug, baby. Etta's hug. Mummy loves Etta's hugs. Are these Etta's eggs? Yeah? I have actually already made Etta fish pie, but she said no.
Don't be afraid.
Cheers. Good girl. We've ended up just having a mooch around Stow on the Well. We went through into some shops and we grabbed a hot chocolate. Well, I had a hot chocolate. Etta had a croissant because that is her favourite thing ever. And we've also, in the midst of all of this, we've been slow cooking. So all in all, an incredibly wholesome, calm, relaxed Saturday. I have decided to have some rosé. I was going to have some red, but we had rosé open, and I would have completely contradicted myself. I hate drinking. Drinking hates me. I hate drinking. But we've got friends coming over. I know they're going to all be drinking, so I just thought, do you know what? I'll have a little bit now. So cheers to me enjoying a glass of wine, but also hating myself for having it. Also ran to M&S and got us some mince pies. It's time. I mean, having a mince pie might be premature, but mince pies are the most beautiful pudding I think ever. I've actually grown to prefer them over my beloved chocolate cakes I was literally grown up addicted to. So delicious, delicious. My mum would say do brandy butter, my dad would say do cream, but I'm just like a warm mince pie straight up, really. Etta is currently trying to take her clothes off. Etta's in her era of wanting to take off her clothes the whole time. I'm still in that era, she said. I'm kidding. Jokes aside, they start doing this kind of thing when they're ready to be potty trained, apparently. And then they'll go and do their business in private as well. That's another sign. She's showing all the signs, but with potty training, first of all, it's terrifying. Second of all, I'm going to wait until we're in the new house because I think she will just feel so confused. And actually, she had her 24-month health check the other day, and even they said, they were like, what you don't want to do is take 2 steps forward, 3 steps back. With the potty training and with you moving house, she will likely get really confused about where to do it, what the process is, so we're going to wait. But anyway, guys, I'm going to catch you tomorrow. Tomorrow is Sunday, and I don't know what we're going to do yet. It's so funny, I'm the biggest planner in the world, but today I didn't know what we were going to do, and tomorrow I don't know what we're going to do. But I do know we're going to have a lovely, lovely, relaxed day, just like we did today. So I will see you tomorrow. You knew how long I've been resisting these for. You'd be embarrassed for me. I honestly I just know the whole bag will be gone, and not that it's a big bag, but it is a big bag. So, by the way, a bit of ASMR of whiskey eating a carrot. But yeah, I'm going to dive straight into these now, and I am not holding back. morning, gang. Yesterday was so lovely. It was so relaxed and chill. We're very close to Morton and Marsh, but we never ever go. So I'm glad that we did and had a little bit of an explore. And Cotswold Grey, which is obviously one of the shops in Morton and Marsh, has started its Black Friday sale early. They've got the tail end of their warehouse sale and the beginning of the Black Friday sale. So the deals are so good. Absolutely thrived walking around and really had to watch myself. The only thing I didn't actually intend to get anything. As you guys know, I'm obviously, you know, out a lot looking for things for the new house, but I got a coffee table. Now, I've never actually bought a coffee table before. I also have such horrible invasive thoughts whenever there's like a table or any kind of stone. I had this horrible reoccurring worry and vision of Etta obviously falling over and hitting her head or something. Even saying it out loud is just the worst feeling in the world, but I know that this is common for mums to have these kinds of thoughts. It's almost like a instinctive, animalistic, protective process that happens within your brain, and I don't think it ever ends, unfortunately, but at the same time it obviously is protecting your child, so you've got to be able to predict what may or may not happen so that you can act accordingly and avoid any accidents. But so yeah, I don't have a coffee table specifically. Whiskey, please stop it. But Whiskey, Riley's literally over here just absolutely chilling, and Whiskey, if I talk to obviously you guys, she's like, has it happened? Have you gone mad? So I have to reassure, it's fine, Key. It's fine. But yeah, so the coffee table, it was originally £279, I think it was, and it was £80. So really amazing saving, and it was out in the rain, and it was kind of not displayed in a way that you would realise quite how beautiful it was. You can see a little bit of it here, but I'll show you a close up now. It's a marble and an antique brass, and I absolutely love it. And with the way Etta's height is now, it kind of comes to here on her. So she was having her cereal on it. Stop it! She's having her cereal on it, and it's not, basically she's not going to run into it, I like to think. So fingers crossed my fear of the coffee table can be put to bed and we can actually put our drinks somewhere. Because actually, to be honest with you, it's replacing a fear with another one. If we don't have a coffee table, Whiskey! If we don't have a coffee table, obviously I'm putting hot drinks like on the side, like on the floor, and that's equally as dangerous. Anyway, let me show you the coffee table because I'm really not styled it up yet. Go Whiskey. I have not styled it up yet. I literally just popped this on just because we had our glasses of wine yesterday evening and just popped them on here because I have not got coasters that look good with this. I've also ordered some lovely wooden coasters on Amazon that come today. I'm such a big believer of not using too much of the same material in one space. I don't know why it really grinds me. I didn't used to think that way. I don't know what's happened recently. But if I put like marble coasters on here or another stone even, it would just not sit well with me at all. So I've had to order wooden because there's obviously metal, stone, natural stone. So we need wood to break it all up, if that makes sense. Anyway, that's just where my like interior mind goes. But yes, and I've just obviously put Etta's Tony box on here last night when she was playing with them because we got her a new one. We got her Posy, which she adored. But yeah, I just think it's gorgeous with the antique brass. It's all kind of scraped up, and even Mayfield was like, oh, we can tidy that up. And I was like, no, we're not tidying that up. I think it looks absolutely awesome like that. And yeah, obviously it's beautiful, beautiful marble. Even for a slab of marble, I feel like £80 is an amazing price. Anyway, I've just washed my hair, which is so silly because it is raining cats and dogs outside. We are going to go to Cheltenham in a minute because I have another dentist appointment. I mentioned my dentist appointment in last week's video, but this one really is my final Invisalign. So they're going to kind of shape the teeth a bit more to kind of be the cherry on top, and then I've already got the whitening syringes, but I started using it. I was like, nope, this is going to make it sensitive, so therefore if I go and get there like shaving them down, the sensitivity is going to be off the charts. So I will wait until everything is really done and then start the whitening. So yeah, I want to show you guys the before and after, because if anyone's on the fence about Invisalign like I obviously was, because it's an investment, I just think investing in your smile is probably one of the best things, because obviously it's the first thing people see, or rather it should be. You should be throwing your smile around whiskey and never be shying away from literally throwing your head back with the biggest smile in the world. So yeah, obviously financial dependent. I sold a few things in order to be able to do it. But yeah, so far no regrets. So today's a big day and I'll take you with me. I'm hoping that the appointment does go ahead though, because Etta, she's got a very chesty cough, and I get so scared about when she gets like a chesty cough, because I have asthma, and the jury's out currently if she's inherited my asthma. You tend to not find out until they're about 4 years old. That's what every GP and doctor said to me. So you just have to watch out for a lingering cough, mostly kind of consistent when they're asleep. Once they're recovered from any cold or flu, if they've still got a lingering cough, apparently that's when to perhaps wonder if asthma is there. So that aside, she has got this chesty cough, and then this morning she woke up with a bit of an elevated temperature. She was mid 37s. So obviously it's that time of year, they're all ill in nursery, and we've just got to kind of roll with that obviously, and it's building up their immunity. And actually I can feel it too, so I've definitely caught something from her or from nursery collection or drop off or something like that. But yeah, my point is I'm very much expecting to get a call over the next few hours saying her temperature's gone up a little bit, do you want to come and get her? So we will see. But I sent her in today regardless, because I still, you know, having a cough isn't the reason to be off school or work, is it? So I have to make sure that I'm not too sensitive with her, although it's very tempting to always keep her off. Anyway, I'm going to take the dogs out for a quick little wander in the rain, and then I will see you guys at maybe after my Invisalign procedure, and show you the before and afters, because this is going to be epic. And then to finish off the video, tomorrow we've got a big surprise, so you don't want to miss this. So I will catch you later and tell you what it is. Cliffhanger. Hello everyone, I had left you for a couple of days because we've had a little bit of setback with the new house, just with both water supply and drainage. Yeah, so the septic tank, all that fun, glamorous stuff. There's just been a few issues with that whole process. So it's nothing to worry about, it's going to be absolutely fine, we know that much, but it's just set me back emotionally, and we've just been working through it basically with solicitors and like professionals who will effectively fix the situation. And I think our move-in date might be put back a little bit, which, to be honest with you, is probably better. It's probably better for us to have Christmas here. It's not confirmed just yet, but I'm trying to get myself prepared for that. Not a downer on it at all. Everything's gonna be fine. Naturally, it was probably going too smoothly. I was a bit confused as to what everyone was talking about in terms of how you don't know it's gonna be yours until you've exchanged. Because everyone says like, don't get excited. It's like when you get pregnant, everyone says don't get excited until the second trimester. I felt like that was the same situation with the house. But we were getting lucky, and then yeah, I say lucky, we definitely were not lucky. Like, we've been through the mill with houses. We are paid our dues with it. I digress. On that happy note, because it is a happy note, because we're gonna make sure it's not anything to worry about. It is actually gonna be fine. First of all, Invisalign update. So ignore the bottom teeth, because they are not finished yet. They are having some bonding done on the bottom teeth, which I'm really excited for. I'm really, really happy to do. They wanted to do it on the top teeth, and I actually said, I was like, no, I don't think we need it. I think we just need to shave them down, because I had quite big teeth on the top. And as you can see, it has, like, this is all a lot straighter now. So let me show you the before and after, because I think it's quite crazy. Well, I do, obviously. But once again, it's just for the top teeth. But if you just see, the bottom one is the before and the top one is the after. And yeah, it's one of those situations where I didn't even necessarily I didn't feel like I had bad teeth. I definitely wanted to improve them. When you see how they were before versus now, yeah, I just think the transformation is pretty wild. I'll show you again once the bottom ones are done because I just cannot wait. It's more just wanting to see where your money's gone as well. You know, you kind of just want to see what you've been paying for. Now I'm going to show you the kitchen and the utility room reveal of what I've actually ordered by a carpenter. I haven't gone for a designer kitchen as I originally wanted to and tried to. Gone to town on trying to find a less expensive option without losing quality. It's taken me a long time, but this is my inspiration. Can you see? So we've gone for the Ovaltine Arga. It is an electric. Can you see that properly? It is an electric Arga, which is what they do now. We are just doing open shelves and kind of brass, kind of hooks and things like that. You can see our exact tap, the plates we've already got, the grain store boarding for the flooring, and then a jute rug. They are the exact drawer handles that we are using as well. They are only, I think it was 10 for £8 from Amazon. And then this here is the 2 kitchen units that I've got. So we've got a lovely Belfast sink. We have 2 different units. So this one here will have obviously the Belfast sink and the tap, and then here will be a dishwasher. This here is just going to be kind of storage really. And then we are also going to put in our French dresser, which I showed you in the beginning of the video, or maybe it was the previous video. I've shown you the French dresser before, and that's going to be the 3rd and largest kitchen unit for all of our things. It's been a great way to bring in character and utilise what we've got, but also bring in the amount of storage that is needed. But that's really exciting. Let me show you the utility room. So this is actually fully exactly how it is on here. This is not edited. I've just gone for an exact order from this kind gentleman that I met. This is our utility room. Can you see? So we've gone for a pine wood on the cabinetry and the worktop. Pine is slightly softer than oak, so it's less expensive. But I personally love it when there's like dents and things in worktops. I think it brings an enormous amount of character. I've gone for the marble sink. That was a treat. That's my kind of premium part that I've added on, but I think it's going to be worth it and a real statement. I am going for the pink paint. I will tell you which paint it is. I think it's called Pink Slipper or something like that. I can't remember. And then once again, brass taps, but we've gone for the 2 taps in the utility versus the 1 kind of main one in the kitchen. But I honestly, when I saw this kitchen, this utility unit, I just couldn't believe my eyes. So obviously the washing machine, the dryer, and some storage here. And then once again, I'm going to do open shelves. So it's pressure to keep everything kind of looking good when everything's on show, as they will be on the open shelves. However, personally, I do that anyway, and I think it's really good discipline. So I think I'm a big believer in if you've got space, you'll fill it, and that's with everything. So I love the fact that we haven't got many cabinets because everything's going to be out and open on shelves in both the kitchen and the utility. Girls! In both the kitchen and the utility. Shush now, Tana. I legitimately have to put my dogs into a timeout. They're 2 toddlers. What I was saying is, I think it's really good discipline, basically. I will actually end up having more space from doing the open shelves rather than just a couple extra cabinets. So yeah, I'm very excited. I have, as I've said, I've designed the kitchen in a different kind of way. The utility a bit more straightforward. But regardless, they're both going to be enormously exciting, and they'll both be here in January. So up until January, I will be stripping the kitchen. I'll be gutting it, literally me and one of May's friends, and then we will be picking up the floor and we will be recycling that, and then we'll put it down the new floor. I want to make sure that I feel that satisfaction from doing it as well. So yeah. So exciting! I'm going to take this off. God, if you are looking for a warm layer, I have about 4. I invested in about 4 different cardigans from Under the Stories. 2 winters ago, and this is 100% merino wool. There's also, I think one of them's alpaca, I think. But honestly, they are so unbelievably hot. I have to take them off. I can't wear them in the house, even when there's no heating on. But yeah, genuinely top tip if you want like a nice warm jumper. And other stories, cardigans specifically, are just blooming hot and gorgeous and amazing. Anyway, guys, I think I'm going to leave this video right here. The next one will actually be a bit of an away game. We're going to go up north and I'm going to vlog that for the first time ever. I'm really, really, really excited for that, but feeling a little bit unwell today, I'll be honest with you. I don't know if you can tell, I'm a little bit throughout this video. And I'm sorry for that, but I think with Etta getting ill, I've definitely caught what she's got. My throat's killing me. And it's obviously going around anyway, not even just in toddlers and nurseries. It's my dad, for example, is really, really feeling it. So I'm gonna go and get rest up, maybe get some lozenges or I don't know, something. And yeah, hopefully feeling better in the next one. So please do subscribe so that you don't miss the next one, because it's going to be a really fun video. And yeah, love you guys millions and see you soon. Bye.